All right, so from the Miami Sun, you're coming out, making a left. You're walking back to Northwest First Avenue. Keep going until you see buildings that look like that, and walk that back until you get to the Brightline station. So in the Brightline station, not too far from the restroom, we were able to get some fruit infused water, and yeah, it was free and it's nice and cold. So yeah, yay us. Getting ready to get on the train. Alright, so guys, it was a mix-up at the Brightline station. Something was wrong with what their kiosk was saying. Actually, the train from the airport will be on track 5. The train going to the airport will most likely always be on platform 4, track 4. Even if the kiosk says otherwise, it's going to be on track 4. And when you catch it from the Brightline on track 4, if you're leaving out of Fort Lauderdale Airport, it goes all the way to the airport. It does still, I think, stop at the transfer station, but we can take it all the way straight through. So he said it'll be here at about 5. Let me give you guys a time check. It's 4:36. Y'all, I'm sweating and breathing heavy because I was trying to make sure I ain't missed this train, Lord, because I ain't never did the travel from the Brightline or going to the Brightline. You know, I missed it the last time, and I ended up doing the Metro Rail to Government Center. And you know, I was used to doing the Metro Rail and the Metro Mover, so the Tri-Rail was something kind of new to me. But you know, we learn as we go. So getting off the train here, we're at the track, and we're going this way to go across to where the airport shuttles buses will take us over. And most likely you'll just follow the crowd because everybody's mainly doing the same thing. All right, so chime check. The Tri-Rail Express left the Brightline station at 5:35. We are at the Fort Lauderdale Airport already. We're already on the bus to take us to the airport, and it is 6:24. The only thing that I would suggest, and it's totally up to you, I don't mind taking the express train to the cruise port, just knowing as soon as I get off the first train, I have to hurry up, run across that little bridgeway to get to the express train to go to Brightline. That's fine, no problem. But coming back, I would go to Government Center Station and take the Metro Rail to the transfer station, and then I would transfer to just a regular Tri-Rail. I wouldn't do the Tri-Rail Express. That's just for me, as far as my nerves and whatever. While we were waiting at that Brightline station, I know we saw at least 6 or 7 Metro Rail trains just zoom back and forth. I mean, and he said, I was talking to the like train person or the train helper. He wasn't a conductor, and he was saying they only have 2 express trains. So if you miss your train, you have at least a couple hours, at least an hour and a half to 2 hours wait on that next train, because they only have 2. Now that's weekends and weekdays. So yeah, he said they have several of the regular Tri-Rail trains. He said they come every 10 or 15 minutes, and that's what it says on the app. So yeah, so and then what made me even more nervous is that the lady that was at the Brightline station, we were like, okay, so well, first it was one guy that was saying the train wasn't going to get there till 5, so we had to switch from track 5 back to track 4, even though the sign said track 5. So we did that, went over to track 4. So he's like, the train was going to get there at 5, and I'm like, it just said the train was coming in like 10 minutes, so what train is that? He was like, the board was wrong. So whatever. So we're waiting on the train. The train got there at 5 o'clock. So got there at 5 o'clock, but literally we sat on the train for 30 minutes. Train did not leave until 5:35. So when we got on the train and the train's getting ready to leave, we're asking her, okay, well, what time is it going to be at the actual airport? she's like, it won't be at the airport until 6:55. Now, I'm looking at our boarding passes, and it's like boarding starts 7:35, final boarding 8:05. Now, I have TSA pre-check, but Vernon doesn't. So I'm like, okay, come on here now. This time is messed up. So then we get on the tri-rail, and I'm looking at the app, and it's saying that we should be at the airport at 6:16. Like, look, they got to get their times right. And I had to download a new app. It wasn't the original tri-rail app that I had. So it was all confusing. That's why I'm saying that, to stop you guys from that type of stress, just go ahead and go to Government Center Station and do the Metro Rail, which I think is $150 or $125. It's under $5, I know, because this was only $3.75. And go ahead and pay for that ticket. Get on the Metro Rail. I mean, it was coming. Boom, 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 bam. Do that, and then just go to the transfer station and get on the regular tri-rail. Don't even worry about the express coming back to Fort Lauderdale Airport. So that's just my 2 cents of my frustration thus far. Let's see, the bus is now moving. It's 6:28. So as soon as we get there, I need to go ahead through TSA pre-check, throw this stuff up there, and go ahead and get on to, I think we're at gate 1. Also, I'm sure you guys know from traveling, just because your boarding pass says one thing, check with the actual airport, and they can move around planes at will for whatever reason. So make sure you definitely check to make sure that you're still at whatever gate it said, because that can change too. So yeah, I mean, I'm still thankful and grateful. Just, ooh, child, was like, Lord, I know I ain't did this trip. Had a great time in Miami, met some new people, had a little turn up at the restaurant and stuff. For to miss no plane, Lord, I know the Lord ain't gonna do that to me now, because I'm a blessed child of God, so I'm just grateful and thankful. But I just want to let you guys know that, because that definitely had me nervous. So we're almost at the airport, and once I get through TSA, I'll give you guys a time check, and we should be about to board the plane not too long after we get through TSA, because again, boarding starts at 7:35, and final boarding is at 8:05, and then I'll be back in Norfolk, Virginia. So I'll talk to you later, guys. So 7:05 through TSA. On my way to gate 1, the gate did not change, but I did check just to make sure. So no, the gate did not change. So y'all, I ain't got time to show y'all this airport again, because a sister is hot and tired and sweaty and all the rest. But anyway, G1, I'll let y'all know when we get on the plane. All right, y'all, it is 7:52. We are walking onto the plane shortly. So yeah, we made it, but y'all, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. So yeah, on the way, and we'll be in Norfolk shortly.
It demonstrates the safety features on our Airbus A320 aircraft.
It's 8:23, guys. Yes.
There's safety information cards located in the seatback pockets in front of you that
Norfolk, Virginia. Here we come. Well, here we are. All right. 10:48, back in Norfolk, VA. Gonna go home, take a shower, and lay it flat. I'm tired, y'all. Thank you guys for watching Misha and More. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Bye.